Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Friday, March the 29th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. I know, still can't use this link yet, so keep using the link that's in the email to get into the trading room, all right? And I open the room every morning at 9 o'clock, start to share my screen then, get live on the mic at about 9:05, and I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. Well, again, we've got this choppy SPY. There's the big pop pre-market, and market opens, bit of a downturn, and then moving down, then up, then down, then up. Very choppy, hard to find. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's just hard to find stocks that I like anyway that keep trending in the same direction. So that is typically what's going to happen for a lot of stocks. Now, there are alpha stocks, of course there are, and I'm going to show you a couple, but I also want to show you, I didn't feel like I was really on my game today. SGH is a good example. SGH is an earnings play. You take a look at it on the daily chart. See, it's broken down all the way down through here. There's really no support for this whatsoever. Let me just get the symbol linking going. Get it in again. Okay. Yeah, there's really no support for this. And so this was kind of my number one focus this morning when I was doing my pre-market work. Earnings play, breaking down below the 20, big psychological number. All whole numbers are psychological, but some are more than others. I would say the 25, 50, 75, 100, of course. And then you get the 20s, the 40s, the 60s. Anyway, broke down through 20. Very interested in it. One of the problems can be, of course, because it's right now I'm looking, it's down 20%, and sometimes it's very difficult to get shorts because of the uptick rule. Any stock that's down more than 10%, you might be, you need some action at the ask, and you may be in a queue of people waiting to get short. And so I took this one a little earlier than I would normally. I like to wait out the first 15 minutes. But I ended up taking this one at 1882. I don't know why the buy and sell isn't here. I ended up, it's hard to see maybe on this, maybe on the 5-minute chart. Let's back this up a little bit. You see how whippy this is in the 5-minute? Look at these topping tails, bottoming tails, topping, bottoming. It's difficult in the first 15 minutes to hold on to something, in my opinion anyway. Bottom line is that I ended up shorting it right here at 1882. 1882. And I think what happened is it came up to 1880 and I sold some, and then it moved down here to 1870, and then it did this and I got out. I was out and I tried to get back in right here at 1870 or right around here. I think it was high 1860s, I think. I couldn't get any because of that uptick rule. In fact, it probably wasn't there. It probably was, I think I was trying right here. You see, look how whippy this is. I think I was trying to short it right here as it moved back down. Remember, at one point this candle was all green, and then the sellers took over again. Anyway, bottom line is I couldn't get it, and then I watched this happen. It's exactly, what I would have loved for it to do from here and move down here, basically without all the whippiness on and on. These candles look red, but remember, that was a green candle. That was a green candle at one point. So, it's difficult sometimes to hold on, and especially a stock like that where the float is only 10 million. Anything can happen. The other one, I did almost the same thing, was Movado. Had earnings yesterday. And this came, okay, here are my little buy and sell indicators. So this came on the up big yesterday, down today. And the actual alert was at, I'm going to find it here, was at 37.11 right there. So I watched it and it popped up a little bit, and then when it broke down through 37, I took the short. I took the short at 36.85, but I covered on this candle right there as it was moving up, and it broke over the whole number again. Looked like it was going to move higher. Then I said, okay, I'd like to get in it again, and I missed it. unfortunately, I did miss it. I was looking to get in right around here, and then it moved too quickly for me. And so it all got all the way down to 36.03. Bottom line is, it would have been nice for it to just kind of do that right away rather than chopping around like the SPY was doing. One of the ones that a lot of people were, this was quite an amazing one, was VKTX, and it still is amazing. It had some action in the pre-market, and the 200-day moving average is 1079. Okay, it's way above there. But I think on the daily chart, there was some resistance that it just absolutely poured right through. I think, yeah, we were looking at this area here, and that just didn't even pause. It just went right through it. And a lot of people in the trading room definitely took this one. I unfortunately was not one of them. I think for me, it seemed that I was always, except for here on this, there was an entry. Definitely an entry, a little pullback, and there was an entry right there at 962. And unfortunately, I'm doing a lot of different things. I'm not saying I'm not sure if I really saw that at the time, but a lot of people did. But that, that is sort of more the type of stock, of course, that we're looking for. Yeah, it had a little bit of a stall, but nothing like these other ones that are just moving up and down. This is more the alpha stock trading on its own. It doesn't really care what the SPY is doing. Okay, it's trading completely on its own. All right, everybody. That's it. It's been a long week, and I'm looking forward to the weekend for sure. And I just want to bring back the capture program, or the capture program. So if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. Again, do not use this link to get into the room. The link will be in the email that you receive. I'll open the room Monday morning at 9 o'clock. So hope everybody has a great weekend. So long. Bye-bye.